Hello, I'm Dr. Stan Lowrance, the owner and operator of Lowrance Dental. I've been in Rockwall for a little over 36 years, and a year and a half ago we built a new office here. It's 5,000 square feet. We have the use of 13 operatories, and it's given me the ability to do some things that I haven't been able to do in the small office that I was in before. I was awarded the Long Star congressional recognition back in April by Congressman John Ratcliffe. But at that time I said there was something else that I really wanted to do now that I'm in this new office. And that was a special day of dentistry for our veterans. And what better day to do that than to do it on Veterans Day and call it D-Day for V-Day, dentistry for our veterans. And so after talking to one of the gentlemen from the American Legion, Tom Galley, we started putting this thing together. And this is the first year for D-Day for V-Day, and we have opened up our doors to see veterans for basic frontline need of dentistry. And we've had 58 veterans. We had 20 volunteers, not only my staff and my doctors, but other doctors, other hygienists, other assistants that came in and worked with us. We were able to donate about close to $19,000 worth of dentistry, but it was so much more than that. It was so much fun, and the stories that we heard just reinforced why we're doing this. It was a great day for everyone. Yes, we left a little tired, but we felt good in our heart. We'll do it again. We hope others will do it. If we can do it here, anyone can do it. It doesn't matter what size office that you have. I found that out. And if you have any questions, you can contact us or your American Legion.
My name is Bob Hall, and I'm a Texas State Senator from Senate District 2, which is in the eastern part of Texas, about 9 counties. And also a member of the Band of Brothers here in Rockwall. And I learned about this event through going to the weekly meetings through Mark Kippett and others that were there, that they were setting this up. And I just thought it was a fantastic idea. I'm an Air Force veteran, graduated from the Citadel and served in the Air Force as an engineer on the Minuteman missile program. And I really appreciate what our veterans have done. I've come from a family of veterans, fathers, uncles, sisters, cousins, all veterans, and the sacrifices that they've made, I know what it means. And I just feel that we cannot do enough to thank our veterans, and this is one way to do it. And I hope that this will inspire others that have services that can help veterans like this. It would mean so much to them. You know, we have our Vietnam vets that came home and never even got a welcome home from what they did, and sacrificed an awful lot. And so for the community now to come around and do things like being done here, it's just, there are not words that can describe it. And I appreciate what Texas does. I sit on the Veterans Affairs Committee in the Senate in Austin, and each year we look at what we can do to help our veterans, and I find it a real honor to be able to serve in that capacity. And I just thank the doctor, and I thank Mark and all of those that came together to make this happen. This is what's called service. This is people looking after people.
Welcome here to D-Day for V-Day. We are proud to have this in the city of Rockwall. This is the first time ever, and I hope that this is such a tremendous success that this project goes statewide and then nationwide, because it's really important for our vets to have these type of services, and Dr. Stan to come out and volunteer his time and get these things together in our community to put this on for the veterans is absolutely fantastic. These are the type of services that people might not go and get because they don't have the time, or they don't have the energy, or don't have the money. And him putting this team together to come to do this, I think this is a great thing. It's a great thing for our city and our community. And our community is full of veterans. And we really support all of our veterans. The Terry Fisher Post here that helps arrange all this stuff, they've just been fantastic for our community. So I can't say enough on Veterans Day. Thank you guys for all you do. Thank you for serving, and God bless you.
It's It's awesome to reach out to us veterans because people don't realize you do serve, but you don't get a lot of benefits back. You don't. Even through my cancer, when I first went to the VA, they said that I didn't qualify, that I made too much. And then when I handed them my biopsy report, they were like, oh, okay, we'll take you now.
And the VA doesn't cover, unless your dental problem was service related, they won't cover it. So it leaves a huge gap for a lot of veterans. And dental health is key to your overall physical health. And so he's doing great work here. And if this could go broader, that would just be a wonderful thing, and it would help so many veterans.
I'm a lung cancer survivor, and instrumental to my lung cancer treatment was a nurse, a registered nurse, who worked for my general practitioner. And she helped me a great deal. And she also came down with cancer and was treated very successfully at the Veterans Administration. Unfortunately, the VA does not treat side effects associated with cancer treatment, chemotherapy in this case. And one day I went into my general practitioner for a physical, and I saw this nurse having tears down her cheeks, crying. And I asked her what was wrong, and she said she had an intense problem with her teeth. Her gums were bleeding, her jaw hurt, her teeth hurt, and she couldn't afford the dental care. And moreover, that the Veterans Administration did not treat side effects related to chemotherapy. The VA, unfortunately, by law, only has dental treatment for those who have a service-connected disability involving some kind of dental problem they acquired while on active duty. And since the nurse didn't have that problem, she was not treated by the VA for this dental problem. I felt pretty bad about that, and so I thought maybe I'd call my dentist, Dr. Stan Lowrance, and ask if there was something that he could do. And I did, and he said, sure, send her over. And since that time, he performed hundreds of hours of free dental care for this deserving veteran, very extensive. And I thought this was a very special thing, and it ought to go recognized. It ought to be recognized. And so I approached Congressman Ratcliffe's staff to see that if we could put together some kind of letter of commendation that the congressman would sign. And he did one better. He had an award for a Lone Star Award. It was called the Lone Star Award, and it was given to Texans within the 4th Congressional District that did, well, above and beyond. And certainly Dr. Lowrance did above and beyond in this case. And we surprised him with that award at a Rotary meeting, a Rotary luncheon. Had his wife there. Stan knew nothing about it. We completely surprised him, embarrassed him to tears. And he was speechless. He didn't know what to say. But afterward, we were talking, and he said, you know, I've been doing these mission trips, and they're important and they're essential, and we go outside the country and take care of needy folks, but I've recognized that there's a whole needy population of veterans that have purchased our freedom, that have guaranteed our freedom so that I could have a family and build a practice and live in a free country, and we've done nothing to serve them. And they have this dental gap. So maybe we ought to do something about that. And he coined the phrase D-Day for V-Day.
This is such a small step, but it means so much that Dr. Lowrance and his staff is doing something like this, because it could change what happens with Veterans Day, at least in Rockwall County and surrounding counties. And having Senator Hall here today and Representative Ratcliffe's staff, and we've had one mayor come by already. It shows the respect that the community has for veterans, and this is going to be much larger than it was today, and this is just one small step. But you know, sometimes one step is all it really takes.
Right, I agree. So the whole reason for this was to give veterans who do not have access to dental care the opportunity to get so a little work done, whether it just be a cleaning, some minor work, or
Or a tooth. We've had a tooth presented to us.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a crown. That
Yeah.
So that's kind of a need that that some veterans have, is that they don't have that access to dental care. That's even in the VA. Unless you're 100% service connected, permanent and total, you really don't have that access to dental care. So what a great, just to reach out to these veterans that need that. It was just a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when I came in, they said, "Oh, you're going to get free dental and free medical for the rest of your life." Well, of course, times change, and that doesn't really happen.
Right.
But so it's just beyond amazing that he's doing something like this.
Yeah.
And all the people that work here too. I mean, it's not just him; it's everybody in the whole building that is in the whole practice that is behind it, and it's great.
Yeah.